Hi everybody, it's Sue with it'salwaysfabulous.etsy.com, and I have some great product that I'm very excited about that's just arrived. And those of you who have shopped with me for a while know that I usually sell German scrap, Victorian German scrap, and I have found another source in addition to what I already sell, and they are from England, and they make a similar product, but with the art, I think, is different and more, British, if you will, than German. So I wanted to show you the new designs, but I also wanted to talk about how to work with the product. Now, in this particular product, they have actually framed the images. So the frames, of course, can be cut, and when you get these and when you order these, you're actually going to get two sheets cut similar to what I'm doing now. Of course, it'll be cut with a paper trimmer instead of with a pair of scissors. So they're attached to, the images are attached to the frames by these little paper tabs, which you can then cut off to remove the image, and to remove the images from each other also. But first we'll get them out of the frame. Just, keeping it straight. You could do this with a paper trimmer also. And there is some copyright information, label information here, but putting one of these pieces over that, and we'll talk about that when we come back to it. So I'm going to leave the frame there to remind. Okay, and then you take the image and you just trim these little tiny paper pieces off the edges. Now, this paper is slightly glossy. It's original colors, so they're softer pastel-y colors with a very vintage look to them. And trim these little pieces, and you don't have to get it right the first time, which I didn't on that one, okay, because then you can go back and trim to be perfect, okay, and you'll just kind of want to follow the lines, okay, and then you have this great image, great for cards. It is embossed, okay, so there is a texture to this. There is the lines on the fan are embossed so that it has the feel of a dimensional item. And we're going to take this one, and since this is kind of a ruffly edge, we'll go around like that. And we're going to trim on the end. And I probably should put my glasses on for this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and trim, and trim again, so that you could use the frame and put this little piece here to cover that, and then you've got this beautiful gold frame for a picture, for, could be on a cover of a book, could be, anywhere on a project. A lot of people use these little images on cards. They are great for cards because you get so many of them in a set, and similar sizing, and all you have to just keep doing is just keep trimming around the edge, and you can see this isn't taking me a lot of time, so this isn't like it's a big project for doing embellishment. And on these I like to trim even on the sides like this, and you can obviously cut more of that out if you want to. Personal taste, depends on the background of the card or the project. But I love these little fans. This one here I have in my hand is peacock feathers. So, great stuff, and that's only one of the sheets. You get this other sheet, also more fans and another frame, and so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fans and 2 frames, embossed. These are not actual vintage, these are vintage reproduction, but they are made on the original machines with the original art, and $2 and I think 89 cents for that whole set. So there are fans, and let's see what else we have. We have, I like this one in particular, feathers, right? Great feathers with bouquets, and 2 larger bouquets on this side. And this one actually has a variable size frame. You can use just the outside and cut this out, or leave this other piece in here for a little bit of a smaller frame. So flowers with feathers, and this one I also particularly like because you have all of these pieces here that can be embellishments for a project. All of these pieces can be individual embellishments, and then you can also use the centerpieces as medallions or card pieces or whatever you want to do. So great options there. Look at all the pieces.